Got us a beer from Germany here. It's the Krombacher Pils, and Buddy's like all the time, you gotta do the Krombacher Pils, because he's like getting way into beer and really going all at lagers, and apparently he wants me to drink this Krombacher Pils. So I found a single of it. It's like a bomber, 660. So let's do this.
From Germany. 4.8% in 660 milliliters from Germany. From Germany. 4.8% in 660 milliliters from Germany. From Germany. 4.8% in 660 milliliters from Germany.
Okay, so all right. So we're at 4.8% alcohol by volume. Number one premium beer in Germany. Original product of Germany, the purity law. Krombacher Pils. On the back, ingredients: water, barley malt, hops, and hop extract. The German purity law, huh? Alright, so and then there's a bunch of stuff in like Hebrew with the Star of David there, so I don't know what that's about. Some kind of I won't get into it because I can't read any of it. I can't read the German or the Hebrew. So I don't know if it has something to do with the Holocaust or some shit, or if this is a Jewish brewery in Germany or something. I have no idea. 10/12, so we got the best before date here, so it's expired. Thinking that meant 2014. Oh, it smells pretty good. So they got the Warsteiner color bottle here. Not quite dark enough to keep it from skunking. Typical European stuff. Nice head on it though, for sure. A little bit of skunkage going on. Yeah, a lot like yeah, each color, each listed the this beer from France here, the 1664. What the hell is it called? Kronenberg. It has the blue glass, and it was slightly skunked. This has this color glass, whatever you want to call that, greenish brown. And they both carry a slight bit of skunkage, kind of like the green bottle, like with girls and stuff. Golden Pheasant. Well, really nice carbonation, tingly mouthfeel. A nice kind of a sweet, resiny, kind of dark soy sauce bitterness. Same when I get at the Warsteiner, I get the soy sauce and maybe the hop that they're using. I've had that in some of these German Pilsners before. Kind of a slight soy sauce bitterness to it. A nice like bit of sweetness. Almost like, they say no sugar that I saw on the ingredients list. water, barley malt, hops, and hop extract. Big sweetness up front. Tingly mouthfeel. Really strange, and then kind of a very odd bitterness. It's kind of hoppy, but it may have something to do with the hop extract. It does remind me a lot of the Warsteiner that I tried. I believe it was Warsteiner Premium. Similar colored bottle. So I don't know what variety. It doesn't say the variety listed here. It's about that speed, though. It's not the best Pilsner I've ever had, for damn sure. It's not the worst either. At least it's not overly offensive. Some Pilsner hops are quite bitter. Very planty, very like... kind of like some of those bitter weeds, like thistle or dandelion, if you've ever tasted that. Very harsh bitterness to some of them, and this isn't carrying that type of bitterness. Yeah, I can see why people like it. It's incredibly sweet and heavy up front, almost like I'd almost dare say there's some similar characteristics that I get from when I drink whiskey. Not that I drink a whole lot of whiskey or know a whole lot about it, but there's kind of like that heavy, kind of malty flavor about it up front. Which sounds crazy, being a Pilsner, you wouldn't think that, but it does kind of have like that kind of big heavy flavor right up front. It kind of just embeds in your taste buds. It's kind of I don't drink a whole lot of these European beers anymore, and I forgot how weird some of them are. Like, they're definitely, if you haven't drank them for a while, or if you're not familiar with them, there's some strange things going on with them in there. Some strange characteristics that you come across sometimes with these European ones. You can taste the light struckness of it too. I think that's really affecting it, but I can't believe how bloody sweet this is up front. How heavy and sweet it is. Very satisfying yet sessionable flavor. I can see like this would be excellent in a pub. I mean, if you had this on draft, I think, or something like that, this would be. I'm not really big on like mass-produced lagers, but if you were gonna get one on draft, this one I think would be really cool to have on draft at a bar, because it is so sessionable, and a lot of lager people would really like it. So if you can get this on draft, I don't know if it's available on draft. I think it probably is, and I think that'd probably be quite the experience. Anyway, 4.8 Pilsner. I'm not gonna rate it too high because I know that, in my opinion, for what I like in a Pilsner, this is not it. But I would say, it's still pretty good though. Like, as for mass produced and all the rest of it, and hop extract, whatever. There's some appeal there, even though this is expired and bottle skunked. It's still pretty good. I'll give it a solid 8.25. Solid 8.25 out of 11. Yeah, it's definitely, like, if you get this in a single, it's definitely worth experimenting and trying. It's not real bad. You could do a lot worse. It's a big bottle. I believe it wasn't too bad of a deal. Yeah, it's actually got a really cool heavy maltiness, and is still like in the aftertaste. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the hell out of this beer. I guess you know how lagers go. Some of them taste shitty or whatever, but they're still kind of yet so drinkable anyway. Very refreshing. Yeah. You might want to try it. And I'm out!